Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Adrian. I am the Secretary of Ballet International. Today we shall talk about the great stars of dance. There will be several videos as this one, but each video will highlight one or two different artists of ballet, either of the past time or the actual living ones. Ballet International has created this brief portfolio or resume for educational purpose, and this for the young students of ballet, but also for their parents who need to know, to be aware and learn or discover furthermore about the culture of ballet. The star of dance that we shall discover today is Daniela Di Lorenzo. Stay tuned and keep an eye on the website www.ballet-international.net or on YouTube, Ballet International channel, which is at Ballet International 1. For any further inquiry, you may contact Jean-Pierre Alexandre Pribiloa, who is the administrator of Ballet International. The email address is jpp812@yandex.com. We look forward in hearing from you. Let's discover who is Daniela Di Lorenzo. Daniela Di Lorenzo is an Italian dancer, teacher, and artistic director. Key details about her career in ballet include training. She was admitted to the Dresden Dance Academy at the age of 15 and graduated there. She also refined her training at institutions like the Teatro Nuovo in Turin, La Scala Theatre in Milan, and the John Cranko School in Stuttgart. Professional dancing. She performed for 3 years in the Corps de Ballet of the Stadttheater Trier, Germany, and later danced with the Semperoper Dresden, Germany, theaters in Gera, Cologne, and Barcelona. In Italy, she performed with the Balletto di Milano and the Teatro alla Scala in Milan, teaching and directing. Since 2007, she has been the artistic director of the dance studio in Turin. She has also taught and collaborated with several institutions, including the Cape Junior Ballet, Dance for All, and served as the director of the Dance and Classical Repertoire Department at the Cape Academy of Performing Arts. She has transitioned her focus from being a performer to teaching, expressing a desire to work behind the scenes to teach. Daniela Di Lorenzo's teaching focus centers on both classical dance and the complementary gyrotonic/gyrokinesis movement methods. Core dance focus, classical dance, danza classica. She is a qualified teacher in the Vaganova Russian method. Professional training. Her main goal, particularly at the studio she directs, is to prepare talented students for professional careers, including supporting them in taking admission exams for prestigious academies like the Accademia Nazionale di Danza di Roma and Opera House academies. Teacher training. She places particular emphasis on preparing students for the university career at the Accademia Nazionale di Danza di Roma, which is an institute of high culture for the training of dance teachers, offering the only degrees that qualify a person to teach in Italian public structures. Child development. She emphasizes that work on growing children is extremely delicate, underscoring the importance of proper training that includes subjects like anatomy applied to dance, teaching methodology, pedagogy, and developmental psychology. Movement methods focus, gyrotonic and gyrokinesis. She is a qualified instructor in both of these systems. Rehabilitative benefits. Her interest in these methods is highlighted by their powerful rehabilitative benefits, noting that she discovered them after a severe injury and returned to dancing pain-free thanks to the gyrotonic system. Holistic approach. She uses gyrokinesis, a method based on the principles of yoga, dance, and Tai Chi, which is described as a system that conceives of the body as a whole, body-mind fusion, where all parts work together in every training session. Application to dance. She integrates these methods with her classical dance training, offering workshops that combine gyrokinesis and classical dance. In summary, her focus is on providing rigorous, professionally oriented classical ballet training complemented by a strong emphasis on body-mind connectivity and physical rehabilitation using the gyrotonic and gyrokinesis methods. Daniela Di Lorenzo has an extensive professional career as a dancer, primarily in Europe. Her experience as a performer includes international companies. She danced for 3 years in the Corps de Ballet of the Stadttheater Trier, Germany. She worked as a dancer at the Semperoper Dresden, Germany, as well as theaters in Gera, Cologne, and Barcelona. Italian companies. She danced with the Balletto di Milano. She also danced with the Teatro alla Scala in Milan. Other performances. She has been a protagonist in operas, operettas, and musicals, and has worked as a freelance ballerina. She has since transitioned her focus away from performing to pursue teaching, choreography, and artistic direction. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you have enjoyed this video. In the new video, we shall talk about Floriane Blitz, an important aid artist of ballet, but also a prominent teacher recognized by the Ministry of Culture of Paris, France. In her teaching, she keeps alive the legacy of Ms. Christiane Vossard, one of the greatest and famous teachers of the Opera of Paris. In case you might want to send us your suggestions or ideas, this will help us to improve our work. Keep an eye on YouTube Ballet International channel for new eventual videos. Adrian and Jean-Pierre Alexandre Pribiloa, as well as all the rest of collaborators, wish you all a lovely day.